All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the continuation of the Australian and New Zealand Osu Standard Tournament, the number 10th Winter Edition. I am your commentator, Beat43210, and today we will be looking at one of the first early stages of the loser bracket matches, and that is going to be between the matchup between Xylic and Pi. Hope you're all excited for a good couple of hours tonight. We do have a lot of matches all across the skill ranges that will be taking place. So I'll be here to commentate most of the matches this evening for this weekend. And it's going to be good. Cannot wait to see how all of that plays out. And we're kicking things off with one of the first warm-ups. So we got a few minutes until everything is, prepared, ready, organized, and sorted before we hit some of the more bigger hitter matches that will be taking place later today. That's going to be good. And what was the prediction on the last matchup? Let's see. Let's see, what was the prediction here? Prediction was who would win between Vivase and Monk Gyatso, and Vivase ended up winning as a 10-1 favorite. Not bad in all a day's work, I guess. And of course, the channel point predictions is up and running for those who are interested, who are watching on the live broadcast. And the question of the day is, as usual, Big Slot's Gamba. What the heck is a Big Slot Gamba? I wish I knew, but of course we got our two combatants, Xylic and Pi, who are on the board. Let's see what the viewers decide in the next 5 or 10 minutes as the warm-ups get underway. Man, this is a pretty fast warm-up. Incredibly jump-heavy section. Hey, yeah, Pi is actually going a really good score here. But of course, it is just a warm-up. Now, Xylic is the 54th seed in the tournament, at least based on qualifiers that occurred, placing Xylic at one of the lowest in the field. But So this is probably a bit of a familiar song to both the players. Making themselves nice and comfortable as the 3-minute song plays out. Last chance to get your channel predictions in. And the channel predictions have been set up. Pi is a 2-to-1 favorite, according to the eyes of the stream chat. But who knows? Anything is possible. What is also possible while we're waiting for the 2 minutes to play out in this song, this is your last chance to go and get yourself some water, some food, some tasty beverages, a good dinner, or maybe just a headphone or two, or a bathroom break, you know, all the other usual things that you want to do and set up before you play a match, except you actually get to watch the chaos instead. Maybe you don't want to do it now because, you know, this is relative to the rest of the field. This is a bit of an undercard matchup, but who knows? Better, you know, some would also say better now than later, right? So. I mean, me personally, I got myself my tasty water beverage. Although there's only about 50 milliliters of water. I did forget to... I forgot to drink up a little bit, but... Oh well. It happens. But I got a good feeling it'll be enough to get through this match. And the warm-ups are almost done. They're almost coming home onto the grand stage that is the losers bracket. And I know a good number of people here were already here from the last match, but you know, every hour there's always new people coming in who are checking out these streams and these broadcasts, so have to run through the basics. And I will be repeating myself every match tonight, so I do apologize in advance. But for those who are just tuning in throughout this Saturday evening over here in Australia, this is the round of 32 of the ANZT Standard number 10 Winter Edition. This is a best of 9 match, meaning that the first of 5 points will win the game. Both players will have a total of 1 ban, if my memory is still correct. It should still be 1 before they change it next week. Yep. The warm-ups that we just saw, under 4 minutes total per person. Losers will be eliminated from the tournament. This is a loser bracket match. All matches will be played with no fail on because, you know, failing is kind of, I guess, sad. Everybody needs a participation award. So here we go. We're getting into the rolls. And Xylic will be winning with a roll of 64. If the Discord stream is as accurate as I think it is. It's above 30, so it's good enough. So let's see. What will Xylic do? Now, I'm always a true believer of picking second, but I'll happily ban first if it means I pick second. I don't know, I feel like having control of the second pick, you know, just mentally plays better, I guess. But maybe I'm just a minority on that front. But Xylic declines my advice. We'll be picking first. Wait. Scott referee didn't read the rules. It'll be fine, he says. Alright, well, time to play the world's saddest song on the world's smallest violin. We continue the sad reality of everybody, you're trying to remember the rules. I swear no rules have been broken. But anyways, here we go. We're getting into the bands. All right, wait, hang on. Xylic decided the band hidden to out of order. Whoops. Yeah, that happens. Alright, so Pi will be banning first. You can ban any map you like in this pool except the tiebreaker. In this pool, we have 5 no-mons, 3 hidden, 3 hard rock, and 3 double time. You can take a map, whatever you like, and chuck it out of the tournament. Pi is openly admitting that he hasn't played most of the pool. So when in doubt, just go to hard rock 1. And now Xylic will be banning hidden 2. So, those are our bans for the match. Hard Rock 1 and Hidden 2. Akatsuki, Nosui Haisen Ni, and New Order. People have subs? What is this? Speaking of subs, as we wait for the first pick here, dude, they cost like $8 Australian. Absolute crime against humanity. But if you do want to sacrifice $8 Australian, you can do so to sponsor the stream, I guess. And with that terrible plug out the way, we will get started with the first map of the match. And that is going to be No-Mon 2. Apologies. Got it. So, gotta wait for the map to load up. The Azul, the remix track. And here we go. Now the bands are showing up on the stream because trying to remember things is pretty difficult. Incredibly hard. But there we go. We've got it up there now. Yeah, $8 Australian is human right infringement, but if you want to sacrifice your human rights to spend $8 Australian for a gifted sub, you can do so. And with that, the map is getting underway. Now, Azul, very popular song. A lot of players will be familiar with the track at the very least. It also starts off relatively comfy. And so far, both players off to a very good start. Neither player missing on the stream at the start. Xylic trying to pull ahead. He's attempting to do so, but both players' accuracies are incredibly close, and they both miss on the same point in the stream. Pi going to be taking a 5,000 point lead, but that is going to be incredibly short-lived, as Pi picking up an incredible amount of 100s and will be dropping combo on the stream. Pressure absolutely on Xylic, getting a 200 combo, accuracy dropping down to a 93, but is holding it together despite the crazy patterns on the stream there. And Xylic is going to be up 100,000 points as we go into the last third of the map. A very good result for Xylic. If Xylic can just bring it home. Perceived underdog on track for a good point here. Oh, Xylic overdashed during the turn in that stream. We'll be picking up an incredible amount of misses there. But Pi also tanking just as much. Not going to change the score gap one bit. And Xylic comes home with 173,000 points ahead of Pi. And we'll be taking the first point of the match. So, first point on the board for Xylic, defending the pick. But now it's up to Pi to retaliate. Pi is going to be selecting Hidden One. Hidden One in the balance. A star rating of 6.25. Very slow on the BPM, 105. And it is one of the longer maps in the pool. Although, it is one thing that it's definitely not AR8. So, here we go. Hidden One getting underway here. But just because the BPM is 105, do not be mistaken in the slightest. The tracking speed for the players is incredibly fast. Definitely quite fast-paced. Xylic missing at the start there. Pi getting off to an early lead. But it's not going to be a lead that will be sustained for very long. Pi dropping a combo, giving Xylic an opportunity to try and close the distance. 40,000 points separating the players so far. Pi so far being more consistent in terms of combo momentum and overall accuracy. But Xylic currently ahead by 100 combo. And will immediately give it away. And now it will be Pi who is going to be up by 100 combo. Looking to extend that lead into the 50,000s. Here we go. The distance travel ramping up quite quickly. Xylic just rough around the edges on some of these lines, and it's resulting in unfortunate misses to being accumulated. And it's sad because Xylic knows where to go. It's just trying to stay within the ball that rotates through the sliders. A little bit difficult. And that's going to get Pi about 90,000 points out in front halfway into the song. Moving into the second half, Xylic in a bit of danger here as Pi is getting a 200 combo and is looking to run with it. All right. Apologies for that. Had a phone call to take. One was gone. I ended up defending the hidden pick. Now Xylic is attempting to defend once more on No Mod 4. Why don't Momo? Halfway in. Not having a fun time on this particular pick. Pi is up double the amount of points. Both players missing there, but Xylic needs to get points on the board in order to call back the match, but he's not going to do it on this particular map. It will result in Pi taking a break point. 3 maps in. Pi will be ahead for the time being. But where will Pi go from here? I mean, it should be relatively straightforward to go for like a hidden 3 pick, given that Xylic did ban hidden 2 and Pi managed to win on hidden 1. But you never know with these things. Xylic was holding his pen the wrong way around. Oh. Yeah, holding the pen the wrong way around is not a recommended strategy. Bit of a weird scramble, but hey, look, sometimes it does happen. You know, plenty of kids did that back in high school and in primary when you like kind of like write down things last minute because you're rushing to get things done. As you do. And then, you know, you give your hand a bit of a break, you're resting for a second, and you're like, oh God, what's that other stupid story element I need to include in my creative writing for something that I'm never going to do when I get out of high school? And then you finally think of an idea last minute to include it, and you're holding the pen the wrong way. Not a fun time. Xylic had, unfortunately, a replica of that experience on that last map. But you know what? That's totally okay. Xylic can try and break back here on a no-mod pick. As Pi selects Golden Day Remix. What background is this? Sound the trumpets. Yeah, creative writing got me thinking for 30 minutes to write 2 lines as well. I love how I never got above a C in creative writing. I swear, it's not that I'm not creative, it's just that there's no point being creative in 45 minutes. It's like one of the most useless traits in the Australian curriculum. Like, give me math equations to solve or something. At least that's a bit more productive. Instead of watching everyone's terrible stories. But these terrible stories is unfortunately one that Xylic is facing. In the face of a series of misses that have picked up on some of the 5-note patterns. Just the direction of the turns a bit off. But Xylic has an opportunity to close some distance here, and that distance is going to go away. Xylic absolutely disappointed on that combo, on that slider break. Only to then break again at the end of it. That's unfortunate. But both players getting a bit of a showing now. And now with Pi picking up a miss, Xylic has a chance to close the distance. Oh, but he doesn't get to close it in. Xylic, no. But the song is like only halfway done. Pi and Xylic looking at each other's scores, staring down the competition. Both players can't rest easy just yet. Both players are holding B ranks. They're struggling for consistency on a pick like this. Man, this song is incredibly quick. Definitely feels like a more speedy pick. And Xylic is struggling to handle the speed elements of this. In particular with the 5-note bursts. Pi getting a very good combo going, about 400 notes. But it does come to an end. That definitely will be enough to take the win, though. And that's going to give Xylic a very precarious position to be in. Down 3-1, has to pull it back. But where do you go? Yeah, no mod 5 is typically speed in this tournament. But Xylic is a little bit unwavered. Decides to follow it up with an equally speedy map, but in the double time pool. Selecting Kagayake Girls. A song that is just above 6 stars in difficulty. About 2 minutes 45 in length. Offering one of the largest circle sizes in the pool of 3.6. One of the most comfy ARs of 9.7, if you even consider that comfy. And has OD of 9.1. We go action getting underway incredibly quick. And maybe this might play better to Xylic's element, having the wider circles. Maybe. Pi's keeping up for the time being. Although both are struggling to get A ranks. Xylic will be the first player to break, but Pi doesn't capitalize on it. Breaking right back. And it is still anyone's game. Both players pulling off an incredible 400 combo. But Xylic breaks again. Will Pi break back just as quickly, or will Pi be able to hold it through this section? Looks like Pi's getting a bit of a lead right now, but he can't hold it. Xylic getting a little bit further away. Panic starting to set in. with the last quarter of the map to go, and the score gap not coming down at all. Both players combo reset right before the spinner. But with time running out, Xylic's task of trying to pull ahead is quite difficult. And it looks like Xylic will be unable to win this point. And now Pi is leading the match 4-1 with one more map away from securing the match win, moving on into the round of 16 loser bracket and sending Xylic home. And now, Pi hoping to take this final point. My wrists are a bit dead. No mod 1 seems chill. And Pi's going to actually accept his opponent's proposal of selecting no mod 1. So, yeah, that we're going to be getting everyone's favorite no mod 1. You heard it here first. Shida Nakato. On the difficulty name 1. What a nice difficulty name. You know, because the difficulty is 1 for no mod 1, right? It's the first map of the pool, right? Right? That's how this works. Is that true, guys? 100%? Yeah? Yeah, 100%. Only updated last month. Yeah. Totally was expecting this. So, here we go. Now, no mod 1. Typically our consistency flowy map. Aiming, I guess. As it typically is. Definitely appears so from the first 30 seconds patterning. Now this could work out well for Xylic here. If Xylic can outperform Pi and get ahead by about 100 combo, maybe Xylic can try and bring back this match a little bit. Definitely is going to be a tall order to do so, given how consistent Pi has been. And as the battle continues, the score gap is incredibly close, as Pi only maintains about a 16,000 point lead thanks to accuracy. And of course, we're getting a nice, beautiful rate of 16 people. Welcome aboard, everybody. You're tuning in to the round of 32 of the Australian-New Zealand OSU Standard Tournament, the 10th Winter Edition. The match so far has been pretty, well, I'd say mostly one-sided. Xylic did get off to a good start as the underdog of the match, but Pi has just been winning back every pick by a considerable margin, and everybody rated on no mod 1. Good meme. Even though this match is about to end at this rate, should Xylic be unable to turn things around, We do have a couple of more matches happening all throughout the night. I'll be here sitting throughout most of that coverage. So, do not go away. I think there will be another match in about 15 minutes. We got a match at every hour over the course of the next 3 or so. Yeah, I wish... Yeah, look, I wish the graphics would be adopted elsewhere, but the overlay is kind of sick. I wish I could adopt it. Ask Peppy. Yeah, I know. It's quite difficult. But we're trying. Yeah, overlays are pretty sick as hell. If I only knew... Look, if I knew how to do overlays, I would do so. But unfortunately, no one... I don't know anything about coding, which kind of sucks. Need fishy fat man guide. Yeah, real though. Please. The Osu community needs it. The standard community needs it. Everybody needs it. But yeah. Anyways, Pi going to be taking the win there. What winner icon is that? 1358. Yeah, that's someone's phone number. 100%. It's probably just like a user ID thing. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the match. Pi taking the win, moving along to round 16. So yeah, absolutely real. Pi will be moving on to face against the loser of... which loser are we talking about? Between O/, who's the #1 seed of the tournament, and OR8, who's our 32nd seed. So, definitely, Pi will be up against tougher competition next week in the losers match. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. We do have more matches in about 15 minutes. Yeah, we got a long schedule ahead of us today. I think we got a match at every hour. I got the main sheet up. I'm gonna quickly try and read through it because I can. I think we currently got for 1900 Ozzy against Equanyan 1. I think that's our next scheduled match. So, yeah, that's going to be it for now. So stay tuned. About 15 minutes, that match is scheduled to take place. And I'll be back here in 15 minutes time to cover the entire match. Yeah, DT player against hidden player. It's going to be good. We like ourselves our little, our modded battles. So don't go anywhere. And come back in about 15 minutes time as we will take on the next matchup, as the round of 32 ANZT Winter Edition continues.